Okay, folks, so I am now going to do the process of exporting this citation to my citation management software, Zotero, that I've previously installed. So the RIS file is the format that can be imported by these different citation managers. Each is going to have their own format that they can take. There's also RefWorks and EasyBib. We can go through a quick tutorial of those in a different video. Okay, I have selected Chicago 17th edition. I like the way this looks. You can look through and see which one works best for you, but this just happens to be sort of my preference. Also like the Harvard style. The APA is not too bad too. MLA is good. Actually, I'm going to stick with this one because I like that it spells it out for me. I still get the link down at the bottom, and last accessed. Always make sure that if it is a website, you have your last access date. Okay, I'm going to select that and I come to download RIS. All right. So now that it's downloaded to my computer, I can either go ahead and open it directly, or I can navigate to the folder that is in. I'm going to always navigate here. If you want to inspect it, you can do that by right clicking and saying, show preview options and get info. Okay. You can examine your files in a PC. It will be slightly different. Okay. So I've already downloaded this for the purposes of this example. I would double click on it here if I wanted to. It would automatically open up my Zotero and import it. I could also open the Zotero application, directly, and then come up here and say import. Okay. So Mendeley is a kind of a plug-in import too. That's a really great reference manager. I like that one as well. So you do use that too. So I could click continue. I would navigate to wherever it is on my desktop or my downloads. Click it and open. Okay. I'll actually open it again real quick because I've changed the citation style. Okay, so here are some options. Place imported collections and items into new collection. I can if I want. This means that every time that whatever I'm importing, if there's a batch of imports, there's a number of files saved here, then that's great. They all go together. I can sort them at a later date. Okay. I can copy files to Zotero storage folder, or I can link to the original location. So these linked files cannot be synced by Zotero. So that means basically that they can't always update them. So if the link breaks, it's not necessarily going to still work. So I'm going to copy files in this instance, continue. Okay, one import and done. So now I'm going to come over here and double click this. And it will bring me right back to this article. Okay, you will see I'm not logged in here. Okay, I would have to re-log in again, if I was coming back to this. But that's really only relevant for your first save. Okay, you can also highlight here in the document. So say I'm reading through ambitious scientific and engineering adventures of all time. Okay, I just happen to like this, so I'm going to select that. Okay. I can also make a note, Skynet, Frankenstein's monster, the Terminator. Maybe I want to reference a media clip in my final presentation, like note to self, hey, I'm doing robotics and security and possible futures. Drop a good clip in there. Okay. So now if I were to scroll over this and click on it, it pops up. So make sure I'm signed in again. Okay. All right. So you'll see that the page refreshed and it's still here. All right. So the other thing that I can do while I'm kind of here is I can get a link directly to this page. So in this lab, this is one piece that we will be doing. So you'll copy this and you're going to navigate now to either your OneDrive folder that you created for this class. All right. So that would be your OneDrive folder lab. Okay, that's here for you. And these are all shared with me already. So, these, all right, you've shared them with me. Okay, so you will go into your folder. I was John. I'd come in here, I'd open up the working doc, and I would start pasting these links. Okay, you're clipping content. That's what you're using this Word doc for. Okay, so as you can see, one easy way to do that. Okay, so that is Gale Power Search. I'm just going to navigate back here real quick. I'm going to do one more quick search for gender plus, we'll do gender-based violence plus technology. Wow, there's not that many articles. Okay. Disarming cyber misogyny. This might be a more difficult topic to research since there's just less out here. Okay, so maybe we do violence and technology instead. Well, there's no abundance there. Okay, so this time I'm going to quickly look at books. Okay. Oh, it's interesting that didn't... So there is some stuff. Military drones can help protect human rights. That's an interesting stance to take. Okay, protecting against online gendered violence and harassment. Okay. So let's see. How about influencers and social networks? Okay. Interesting. This looks like an interesting article. No, we're just going to do social media influencers instead. Okay, so this is part of the process of using keywords and, researching and figuring out what it is that you are going to target on. An influencer's world, a behind-the-scenes look at social media influencers and creators. Oh my. All right. So let's see. I'm going to come over to books now. Fashion's Hot an 8-year-old.